Today we're going to look at transformation. So let's say we have a function y equals sine x, and when we convert that to y equals a sine b times x minus c, so x all that t. So and then let's say that y equals cos x has been converted to y equals a cos times b times x minus c plus d. So when you apply this transformation, what it means is that the amplitude is the absolute value of a, and to derive that you would go the maximum value of the graph minus the minimum value and divide that by 2, and next the period would be 360 degrees over the absolute value of b, because the period of sine x or cos x is 360 degrees. And if you want for radians, you go 2 pi over b, and the horizontal phase shift is c. So if c is greater than 0, then it means the graph has been shifted to the right. If c is lesser than 0, then the graph has been shifted left. Now the vertical displacement is d. So if d is positive, then it means the graph has moved up, and if d is lesser than 0, then the graph has moved down. And to calculate d, you need to take the average of the maximum value and the minimum value. Now tan x has some different rules, because tan x, if you remember, it goes like this. So it just continues at this point and it keeps moving upward and downward. So it's a bit different. So for y equals tan b times x minus c plus d. So the amplitude is not applicable, because the amplitude is the half of the graph. So but there's no beginning and no end in the y-axis, so the amplitude is not applicable. Next, the period is 180 degrees over the absolute value of p. So 180 because the period of tan theta is 180 degrees. And similarly for cos pi for the absolute value of p. Now, next is the horizontal phase shift and the vertical displacement is the same. Now, let's try to do an example. Okay, so let's say we have graph goes like pi 2, this is pi 10, pi Okay, so we have this graph and we want to put it in the form y equals cos p times cos minus p plus t, and when a is greater than 0. So let's find a. So a is the amplitude. The amplitude is the maximum 9 minus, which is -3 divided by 2. This is 6. So a is 6. Now let's find the period. So the period is so this point is -3 over 4 pi, and this point is 5 over 4 pi. So to find the period, we need to subtract these 2 points. So pi over 4 pi minus -3 over 4 pi, and this gives you 2 pi. 4 pi is right. So this period is only half. This is just half of one period. So half period is 2 pi. So the full period is 4 pi. That's only half because the period is from one point to another to the next similar point, but this point and this point are not similar because they're one is above, the other is below. But if you continue this, if from this point to this point is one period, so double that and you get 4 pi. But to get the usual period for course is 2 pi, but this is double that. So let's use that formula. Period is 2 pi over the absolute value of b. That means b is 2 pi over 4 pi. So it's 1 over 2. So b is 1 over 2. Next, let us, that should be enough. And one more thing, we also need d. So to find d, we need to see how much it has moved up by. So let's find the midpoint of this. The midpoint of this, the midpoint is 6. This is the midpoint as well, midpoint is sorry, so the midpoint is 6 from the minimum, so 6 from the minimum is 6 plus minus 3, which is 3. The midpoint is 3. So usually this point would be at the origin, would be, it would be at the x-axis, but it has moved 3 up, so it means that d is a positive 3. Final equation is y equals 6 cos times half of x minus, we also need to find, we should check how much it has moved, by. So cos we usually go this, go like this. So cos will go, but then it has moved this much. This point is 5 over 4 pi. That means it has moved right by 5 over 4 pi plus 3. The final equation